again to my tens and tens of friends. It is me, Teacher TJ, and today I want to talk to you all about my lesson plans. It's here, and I'm so excited. We are going to do so many activities.
Aerobics in here? So many activities! Do step class? It's making my head spin how many activities we can do. Play arm.
And as a teacher, you already have so many things to manage. Cleaning the classroom and everything in it. Keeping the children safe and hopefully sending them home the way that they came.
Hey, baby. Hey, real quick before you look at your baby, let me ask you something. Your baby had 2 eyes for sure, right? Okay, so it happened here.
So when it comes to creating a lesson plan, ain't nobody got time for that. I have worked with children for many years. And one thing that I noticed is I had the best days when I followed my lesson plan, or at least tried to follow my lesson plan. Because let's be for real, just because you want to do the lesson plan does not mean the lesson plan is going to get done. But with a plan, it's like the day went so much faster. The children were engaged and there were less behaviors. There was less fights and crying and, the things that make teachers rethink their whole career. We will be rolling out lesson plans on a monthly basis. Those lesson plans can be purchased in a bundle for the month, or you may purchase them for the week. $1 a day, $5 for the whole entire week, $20 for the whole entire month. And believe me, it's totally worth it. We have covered topics that I have not seen in other lesson plans, and I know because I used to. Remember, I'm a preschool teacher, so I know what's in the different curriculums. We have kept what's needed, got rid of some things that was from other curriculums, and added what we felt was needed to create the perfect curriculum and lesson plans for your classroom. Whether you're a mom, a teacher, or just someone who needs a plan for what to do with children, because tablet time, not every day, all day. Studies show that children have adverse effects when they are just constantly stuck in front of a TV or a tablet. So get your level up lesson plans so you can have some ideas of what to do. And watch, follow, and subscribe for more, because I talk to you about how I manage every day without losing my mind. I'm going crazy because kids be kidding, right? It's your friends. The good people don't do that. Are you going to say sorry to him? This kid will not say sorry ever. Thank you. I understand that being a mom is like, oh my God, it's never ending. There's always something to do. There's almost always so much work to be done. And children, they don't sit still and they require a lot of attention. And education is very important to me. So I have really put so much time and effort into my lesson plans that I'm almost certain that you'll love them. I know that being a mom is hard, but just imagine being a mom with 2 times 12, okay? Or 2 times 6. That's a lot of kids in one space, and I do it every day, and I make it look so easy. And the way that I make it look so easy, the way that I make it feel so natural, is the fact that I have a plan. This month in our July lesson plans, we explain how dramatic play and make-believe is so important, and we give props and tips, and we include different theatrical things that you could do with your children, such as Old MacDonald had a farm using puppets, and there's also Baby Shark, right? Is this what Baby Shark means? When y'all was doing that, like when y'all tea, Baby Shark tea. No, fuck her. And also an old time favorite, who took the cookie from the cookie jar. We have included some props, and then you may also be able to complete most of the lesson plans with things that should already be in your classroom. And if they're not, we let you know what those things are. And if you email me and you have a level up lesson plan, I will tell you how to substitute those materials with something that works for your classroom. I'm from the hood, so I'm very hood adjacent, so I know how to make something out of nothing, okay? Our lesson plans also cover culture, and this month, no, not Cardi B's child, but culture.
Shout out to
We
Culture.
will be studying reggae, and we also include international peace and love activities, along with Make a Difference in a Child's Life Month, which is this month. It is also Culinary Arts Month, so we have activities for that. We study summer, which is, of course, the weather, and then there's National Picnic Day, where we give ideas and provide things in the lesson plans on how to celebrate Picnic Day. We also celebrate National Swimming Pool Day, and that's another great thing about our lesson plans is that they offer information that sparks conversation with your little ones, because it's very important to know how to stay safe around the pool. And we include things like that, conversation starters from month to month, or topics from month to month that you may want to discuss with your children in your classroom or in your home. We also study the solar system. Let me know if y'all seen the solar system in somebody else's curriculum, because I don't think I have, and I've, like I said, done many. So we teach children that the world is a lot bigger than what we know. So we study those planets, we talk about Earth, we talk about the moon, and we also do different art crafts and read lots of books on the subject. And those book titles are even included in the lesson plans, so that you don't even have to figure out what book you need. All you need to do is plan ahead, read your lesson plan at the beginning of the week, and take a trip to your local library. Or I really recommend that you download Kindle Unlimited and pay for that subscription monthly, because a lot of our books are in Kindle Unlimited, and they really do have an unlimited supply of books on every subject, every topic, and I find it really useful for when I can't make it to the library. And one thing about it, it is digital books, but you can again go to the library and pick up hard copy books, because I do not recommend that all of the books in your classroom are digital. So children need to read, flip pages, look at the story, and learn how to, work with books, take care of books, and so forth. But Kindle Unlimited has definitely been a great lifesaver in my classroom to find information or stories about different topics that we are studying inside of our classroom. We also include special days in the lesson plan. This month is National Minority Health Month. Did you even know that was a thing? Well, you will know a lot of things when you purchase that lesson plan from Level Up, which again is only $20 a month or $5 for the week. That's one coffee from Starbucks, less than, okay? Just skip out on your coffee for one day, because you love your students and you love your children, right? Special days also include National Kitten Month, National Kitten Day, and we have activities for that. There's an International Self-Care Day. Did you guys know that? So if you're not taking care of yourself, we remind you to do so, especially on those self-care days. We also study International Friendship Day, which everybody needs a friend, right? And we give you a great idea for an activity that the kids in your classroom or the children in your family can do for an International Friendship Day. We talked about special days. Now let's talk more about the calendar that comes with your Level Up Stars lesson plan. Teachers should be taking a look at the calendars, preferably at the end of the month for the upcoming month, which right now we're in July, so teachers should be looking at August to see what's coming up. For us, August begins a new study. Our current study is for the months of June and July, and we will end this study by having a balloon fight to coincide with the summer portion of the study, and we will also be having a graduation this month. Now, don't forget, your calendar allows you to plan breaks. Make sure you're scheduling your days off. The earlier you schedule your days off, the better. For us, I hand my parents the calendar, preferably towards the end of the year. Please understand, if you are open 365 days out of the year, it is not appreciated, it's actually expected. And we don't want that. With having so much going on, the calendar totally makes it a lot easier to help keep you organized by performing at your highest. My lesson plan, I'm for sure, is the only lesson plan that includes diffuser blends for essential oils. And please understand, I am big on essential oils. I am not anyone's doctor, psychiatrist, therapist, or any of the things. But what I do notice is when we have a day and it is orange and vanilla in that diffuser, those kiddos, I have to wonder, like, what happened today? Everybody was just on point. Everybody was just behaving. And then it's like, oh, it was the vanilla and orange. Yeah. I give you lots of recipes, one for every day of the week in our lesson plan. I am learning and studying essential oils, so I do understand that certain smells may affect moods. So again, I am not a doctor. I can only tell you what works for me in my classroom, but as far as, the rest of the world, you could try it or not. But I love essential oils, and I know that days with ginger or orange are happier days. Trust me on this. There's also so much included in the lesson plans, which is menus for the month. Yes, you don't even need to plan your menus unless you just want to. And again, I am a celebrator of all days. So if it is National Hot Dog Day, that is already scheduled on that calendar. And if you don't want to use the menu, you don't have to. But again, it's a great guide to make sure that your child tries a variety of fruits and vegetables and different type of foods. And you won't miss out on National Cherry Day. We also give a template for a newsletter. So there are the lesson plans, which are great. To top off all of the stuff that you have going on in your life, it's a little bit hard to stay organized. You may be a parent, you could be in school yourself, you could have another job to tend to, or you might just want to rest. If you're considering us, please consider the fact that we are closed 3 weeks out of the year, and maybe even progressing towards goals that you have broken down and wrote on the calendar to help you stay organized. Now, all you have to do to get your Level Up Stars calendar is to order your Level Up Stars lesson plans for your little ones. That calendar can be downloaded as a desk calendar or a sheet of paper to help you stay organized, along with a bunch of other goodies. I personally like to have an hour by hour written down daily schedule. So don't forget to include your free time. Although my schedules are full, you have to take into account that an activity should never be more than 15-20 minutes, and 20 minutes is pushing it. So at the end of that activity, there is free time. And then things can be moved around, to fit what is best for your classroom. And then I do recommend that to your day are standardized. For us, reading, I don't care what else, even if we like, I just can't do it today, I don't have it in me. You still got to come to work, right? But all of those things on that lesson plan and that daily schedule may not be done. But one of the things that we try not to miss is story and affirmations. And that is like a standardized part to our day that just usually happens regardless of what. So I really want you to be your very best and to have less stress as possible. The lesson plans are not hardcore, not facts, but have to be followed. But They are definitely a very useful guide to having a great day. I promise you. When our days are scheduled, they are a lot easier and a lot better. And who don't want easy? I love what I do, and that's because I have a plan every day. It's like I already know what's going to happen for the week before the week even starts. So, Level Up Stars Lesson Plan. Get yours. The link is pinned in the comments. Just click that little link and download that material. Download those lesson plans. What are you waiting for? Get going. Come on now. Next week is going to be great. It's going to be great. I promise you. Bye, 10. Level Up Stars Lesson Plans. Less than your daily coffee. Level Up Stars Lesson Plan. Get yours. Bye, 10.